There are 15 reasons why somebody's going to buy from you. I call them value drivers. It's 15 of them. And one of them in particular comes to do with status. How somebody feels having bought your product or your service. Sometimes, if we buy a product or a service, if you drive a Mercedes, you own a Rolex watch, and you're drinking Krug champagne or whatever. Conversely, you shop at Primark and you drive a Dacia or whatever. One of those appeals, I lost my train of thought there. One of those appeals to the status value driver. One of them doesn't. So is status part of what you're selling to people? Is that what they're really buying from you? If you have a higher priced offering, a more exclusive, a more luxury offering, then chances are status will be a value driver. It might not be the predominant one, but it will be there. And if that's the case, what are you doing to communicate that to your buyer? So big brands, Chanel, Gucci, Rolls-Royce, Rolex, etc., they know very well how to convey a sense of status and importance and elegance and all these wonderful things. They use a lot of black and white photography in their adverts, things like that. But are you doing that? How could you do that? How could you convey the status element of somebody buying your product or your service? Because if you can get that right, that's how you can quote unquote magically connect with them. And you go from communication to conversion very quickly with no need to pressure anyone. If you struggle with what to say to sell, or you don't really know what the value drivers are and how to use them, then join me on Tuesday, where we'll be having a free webinar called What to Say to Sell. You can find out more details at what2say2sell.com. We'll talk you through exactly what you need to do to improve your communication, answer your buyers' questions, and ultimately close one extra deal every single month. Hopefully you can join me then. Thank you for joining me for this episode. I'll catch you in the next one.